Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have got another one of these anime heroes. We've got Sanji here, and we've got Luffy and Zoro here to set them all up together. And this guy, I think, is pretty cool. One of the better ones that they've done, in my opinion. But we still have yet to get him out of the box. Box that we did get is a little bit beat up, but no biggie, no biggie. Let's go ahead and pull him out and see what we're working with. Pulling him straight out of the box, we've got him just in this plastic cover here, and it doesn't appear we've got anything strapping him down. We've got an extra foot, so it appears that this whole fire foot here is an entire separate piece that you can swap out, which is pretty cool. Then we've got some alternate hands. We've got a kind of open fist and then like a whole other fist, and right there he's got one open fist, one closed fist. So we can go and pull him out and check him out. And there we have Blackleg Sanji right out of the box, all set up there. I tried getting him to like pose with like, his Diable Jambe up and everything. He does not want to stand on the one leg at all. I even tried using some mounting putty, and it seems that his joint is a little bit loose to hold up all that weight, even with some mounting putty on his foot. Unfortunately, I'm sure there's a way, after messing around more, to get him in a cool little pose, but he is still a cool little guy. So if we look here, pull this off, this just pegs in just like a foot would, and that's where you're going to get your other shoe at, which we've got right here. Pop that in, and might need both hands here. This is a weird little peg too. It's kind of fat little chody peg. Oh, he does not even want to take it. Come on. Oh. And there we have him with his foot on. That was, it did not want to go on. I did end up having to heat up the foot to push it on after I gave it a little bit of heat. Like, it just slid right on. So good tip, just keep an eye out, like you might have issues. The cool thing about this, what I noticed, is that his foot does not peg into it. It kind of just like gets a tight grip up on his leg to hold on to it, which I think that is pretty cool. And this isn't a terrible fire piece. I mean, for a $20 figure, it's not a terrible little fire leg piece. It did look pretty decent on him. I mean, like they need to do some more like accessories with these guys. So like that's the only thing I can think of. Like I said, some accessories would be real cool if you had like a cigarette like this or something, and that you could give him, like, be real cool. That cigarette came with one of those gremlins from NECA, and then the pack of cigarettes came with, I think I got it from Temu or something. But yeah, like, it would be really sweet, like, I mean, that's a little bit large of a cigarette for him and stuff, but it would be really cool to see some accessories. Now, if we are going to check out some articulation on him, he's got just his head movement there. Does not seem that he can really look up too well. Looks like he's getting stuck by his collar here. That's unfortunate, but he does have a decent gaze. Like, I do like the way that his head does move around. I just don't like that you can't knock him back a little bit. He's got those same really big joints there. He does need to get one. They need to start doing that where they put that little extra middle piece there. Just tighten that up, make it look a little bit better, and keep that arm kind of in place. It's the only problem. I don't really care too much for the way they do these, just because, like, I mean, you get like that articulation range, but then like it's where it looks weird, You gotta mess around with it, keep it kind of in the place you want it so it looks smooth on him. Interesting. He's got that bicep, and he's got the double elbow piece here. He's a little bit tight, so careful, you might end up with a tight one. Give him a good heat treatment, shouldn't have issues. His hands are just pegs. Just boop, pop them in, twist. And then same for his other arm. Same, and then like, you know, he's got that open hand here, fist here, and he comes with alternates for, you know, fist here and an open hand here. He's got a full waist twist. Looks like he does a full 360 there. If we can lift up his jacket, we can see where those joints are and the way that he's pegged into the top half of the body too. You can see that it's just a peg in there, so that's how he's got his full spin. This could be a little bit looser. Give it a little bit of heat if you're going to mess around with, like, you know, trying to get his leg up posing, like when I tried having him earlier. This was very tough on him. He does got great range of motion with his legs, so you're going to be able to get some of these cool kicks in. It does not, I don't think you're going to be able to, like, flatten out the foot to a point, unfortunately, because you're going to end up popping that off of that peg there. But he is cool. Give him a nice little jump. He's fun to play with. I'm going to have fun with this guy for sure. He doesn't look too bad at all either. Moving on down to those legs though. Double knee. And then we already seen we pop this off. Oh, no, I don't want to pop off. Super tight on the foot. If we look at it, it's just that ball peg, and inside there, if we can get a good see, I don't know if we're going to get that though, but right there you can kind of see it is where you're going to slide that in at, and it's just a little bit tight. And like I said, he doesn't have something that he's pegging into. It just kind of like rests on his foot very well. So if we wanted to like give him a nice, he looks pretty good. Pretty menacing look, the way they got his hair on there too. Real nice. It is just a kind of a shame that he's not going to hold his own weight. You're going to need to find some way around that if you want to pose him, especially with his leg up the way that he would stand, like in the show. There we go. I think they look pretty sweet. We'll see you guys around. Let me know your thoughts.